Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and today I'm opening a box from Sore Thumbs. Okay, so here's our lovely box from Sore Thumb Games in York. That's where they're based. Let's get this onto this. I've got my lovely knife. Let's just do it. We're going to do it raw, and what we're going to do is, after this, I'm going to edit in footage from all the games. Now, I can't actually remember. I sent such a long list, and not everything I wanted was available, because it'd already been sold, basically. I kind of was a bit slow off the mark. So I actually don't remember all the things that I ordered, so it's quite nice. I mean, I was sent a picture, but I didn't look at it in too much detail beyond, that's roughly right. So here we go. Oh, right, we're into it already. Let's have a look in here and see what we've got. I'm really excited, actually. I'm so excited because we don't know what's in here. It's all exciting. Oh, wow. Right, okay, where should we start? Let's start the easy ones, I think. Let's start with the easy ones. So we have, for the Master System, I'll put it about there somewhere, the footage. This is Golf Mania. This is one of the games, it's a not very expensive game, but this is one of the games that I've kind of been adding to my sort of Sega Master System collection. I'm fairly through it actually at the moment. It's actually complete as well. I'm doing quite well with it actually. It's fairly robust and quite a good collection at this point. I think I must be at about 180 games now, so I'm not far off having a sort of a complete collection. So we've got that. I'll put that over there. Now, next one is another Master System game, another one for my collection. They're not, as I say, they're not the most exciting ones. The Sega chess, they weren't very expensive, but the thing is that, and it's complete as well. And it was just a case of getting, you know, get this collection complete, because it's possible. I think there's 236 cartridge ones, not the card ones. So it's very doable. It's very possible. Some very expensive ones, of course, that come with the whole thing. I think we've got some more Master System here. We've got more Master System. Let's do the Master System. So we've got more sports ones. It's all the sports ones that I didn't really want to collect, but I am. So we've got Agassi, which is the tennis player Andre Agassi, complete as well. Very nice. Case isn't in too bad a shape. It's missing what a lot of people like is the hanging tags. I'm not overly fussed by that, but that one's actually somebody who's cut it free. So the hanging tags, if we've got one that has one, we have got one. Golf Mania has a hanging tag. A lot of collectors are well into these hanging tags. It's just insane to me, to be honest with you. I don't see the point. But yeah, that's great golf. A lot of golf games, I'm afraid. What we got two golf games, a chess game, and a sort of tennis game. So that's the first one. That's the Master System stuff. And adds another 4 to my collection, which is absolutely excellent. Let's see where we go from here. Okay, I think we'll go this end. We'll go this end because I can see them and they look like they're fairly easy to open. So we got some Xbox One games now. These are more I don't know what they are. Cold War, Behind the Iron Curtain. It looks like, from what's on the back of it, is you're fighting for your life. You're a freelance journalist, Matt Carter. You have 20 hours before the arrival of Moscow for a routine. Before your 12 hours after arriving at Moscow for a routine story. You're stripped of your positions and thrown unconscious in the KGB's thing. So, not played it before. It's complete. But it's definitely a game. I just like the look of it. I just thought we'll give it a try. So we got that one. Hopefully footage at the top of the screen so you can see it. So this is Midway's Narc. I'm guessing this is a remake of the original Narc, which was really sort of groundbreaking for its time. It was a game, sort of an arcade game where you kind of went along beating stuff up. I mean, there's a couple of labels here that you need to clean off, but that's not a problem. None of that's an issue, to be honest with you. A bit of Goo Gone, which is up here somewhere. Goo Gone, very good, very useful, that kind of thing. Strips all this kind of stuff off. But I'm guessing it's a remake. From what I'm looking at here, it looks like it's a 3D beat 'em up of sorts. So we're going to give that a try. It's an 18 as well, so we'll give it a try. Put that up there at the top of the screen. As I say, never played it before, so we don't know where we're at with those ones. Let me go from these. Now, the PlayStation 2 games, it's a huge list. Didn't spend an awful lot, and I haven't got these in my collection. So we have here, is it Oni? It's an intense animated thriller. as becomes a elite member of a tech crimes task force. So I just like the cover. I'm so sad. I like covers. I like plastic things with nice covers, as that's my friends would say. Vex is I don't know what it says there. His world is overthrown. His people are enslaved. His family murdered. Yada yada yada. 3D adventure by the looks of things. There we go. It's Vex. What else have we got here? Some of these are like I don't think they're the best, are they? But they, you know, they're fine. There's plenty of them. I mean, the thing about it is PlayStation sold an awful lot. So PlayStation 2 anyway. So they're there. So we've got Fur Fighters, which looks like a furry warriors, heavy artillery, kidnapped babies, fur sheds, evil villains, teleportation, all in the first 10 minutes. I like that. No thing. But he did say that some were without and some with. So Fur Fighters. It looks like it could be the second one actually, because it's what's Vigo's Revenge. Second one possibly. Next, Hulk. I had this. I'm sure I've had this on the Xbox 360. I think it made it to that. It was kind of like end of generation. I'm sure it's just a case of you going around smashing everything up. I'm a bit of a fan of the Hulk. This is the based on the movie, and I kind of like it. I kind of like the Hulk. I don't know. I'm a Hulk fan. If I have a Marvel character I like, well, a lot, it's probably the Hulk. That's my man. You know, that anger, that rage, whatever else. It's not that I am angry and rageful, but anyway. I got this one Ferrari Challenge because I sent a copy of the Wii version to a friend of mine. So I fancied it myself, and it comes with 50 Ferrari cars, some legends too, current ones, ultra realistic crashes. It's basically a car game, racing car game. Nice and complete. Quite surprised how many are complete. Thank you very much, Sore Thumbs. I'll put a link in the description below though for the short store and their Facebook page, and you can have a little look because he's still selling that way. Although the store's not open, you can still purchase via the Facebook page, which is kind of cool. So star date is 528. Well, that's an interesting star date. Something to do with cooperation. This is the Seed Warzone. Never heard of this one. I just like the idea of it. I haven't looked any of these up, to be honest with you. I just quite fancied it. What we've got to do: dozens of interior and exterior battleship components to research and develop. Six pilots, Kraken and cruisers and sea cows. Sea cows, awesome. The Seed. On we go. Oh right, I'm excited about this one. Lotus Challenge. Now I'm not sure this is what I think it is, but it looks cool. I'm a bit of a fan of Lotuses. Well, you know when you got your dream cars when you were a kid. Dream cars. One of my dream cars was actually the Lotus Esprit. I was obsessed by the Esprit, probably because of the game Turbo Esprit. But I always wanted a Lotus Esprit. That and a Lamborghini. The Lamborghini Countach was the other thing I wanted. Not Diablo. Those are the new ones, aren't they? But I always wanted Countach. But nowadays I think I'd probably go with Diablo, wouldn't you? You know. But yeah, Lotus Challenge. It has multiplayer, championship, single player, first official licensed game with realistic damage and 38 Lotus cars. Quite like it. Quite like the idea of that one. So we've got that one there. Right, next. Okay, we're getting into the next one. So you see, as I say, I can't remember what we got. Oh, we might have another Master System game here. Oh no, we don't. Oh, I know what this is. I'm excited about this one. Let's finish off these ones. Let's finish the PlayStation 2 ones. I forgot all about the things I ordered. It's terrible, isn't it? This is Vampire Knight. It's a Namco game. Never even heard of it. As darkness falls, creatures of old vampires revived from sleep. A town waits and watches in fear. Oh, is it a shooter? Oh, it's a gun game. I didn't even play that one. Kind of cool. I don't know if it'll work though. I mean, if it doesn't work with a controller, I've got to get myself a gun controller for the PlayStation 2. We really need one. But that looks really good. I like the look of that one. I'll put it on, see if it runs a demo at least, so you can see that on the top corner screen. Right. Okay. Next, what we got here? Alter Echo. That looks kind of bright. I like the bright colours on that one. In the future, the most powerful substance known ever to control. It can control time and physics. Ooh, exciting. It's got like huge creatures on the back with sort of blue heads. No manual this time around, but that's fine. pre-owned 49p from Game Station. Do they even exist anymore? Don't think they do they? V-Rally 3. I like V-Rally 1, I like V-Rally 2, then PlayStation 1 games, and this is the third one in that range. I'm just interested to see how that panned out. I know is a V-Rally 4 now available. I think there is, but I kind of like the V-Rally series. They're very arcadey in their style. They try to be Sega Rally, but they're not. But I kind of like them. So. Right, let's go on to these ones. These are the most exciting ones. Are you ready for this? This is part of my new my collection for my system. I think I'm going to regret collecting for it. But we have for the Sega Saturn, we've got Hardcore 4x4. No idea what it's like. It was a bit of a cheapie. So I'm guessing as a bit of a cheapie that it's not a particularly good game. That would be my assumption, but yeah, another one for the Sega Saturn collection. That's very nice. Thank you. Let's have a look at the next one. Another one for the Sega Saturn collection, Buster Move 2. I quite like Buster Move. It's a funny one, isn't it? It's the Bubble people. It's the same. You know, they've created a number of games, and Buster Move's just one of those. It's a sensible sort of puzzle matching colour arcade game. It works really well. It's out on lots of other systems, but I just fancied it on the Sega Saturn. I'm looking for Baku, but I'm gonna have to wait. I think until all this virus stuff has disappeared. To be honest with you, you can see your hair's getting a bit long. But beard's all right because I can shave that. But look, your hair's getting a bit long though. Get rid of that bit of tape that's been stuck on there. This next one, I kind of love this series. This is Need for Speed, and this is the first. I think this is the first Need for Speed. I think this is the one that came out on the 3DO, wasn't it? And then was bought by the people at EA. And then after that, it made one of my other series disappear, and I like this other series. There's another series I liked, which was the Test Drive series, that made it disappear. So I'm kind of sad, really, but at the same time, I'm quite pleased with that. So Need for Speed. I've been looking for that one. Right. Okay. Now we're into PlayStation 1, and we've got Ready to Rumble Boxing, which is the first one in the series. Was this an arcade game? I get the feeling it was an arcade game. I don't know why it wasn't. It's a boxing game. It's one that is pretty good. I like it. It's very arcadey. It's good fun. It kind of reminds me of Frank Booner's boxing on the Spectrum. And what was the other one? There was one. The NES people have got a favourite one, don't they? The Nintendo Entertainment System people, they have a favourite. I can't remember what it is though. It's sort of that kind of thing, and I kind of like that. I kind of like the feel of this one for that. So 16 fighters, an arsenal of hidden combos, rumble power. Let's get ready to rumble. But yeah, Ready to Rumble Boxing. Cool. Right, here we go. Here's the next one. Oh. God, I ordered so much stuff. I'm so pleased with myself. I think I can get rid of the box now, though, can't I? Let's drop the box. Let's drop the box. Let's throw the box over there. Okay, let's go for it. What we got now? Ah, yes, Point Blank. This one requires requires a gun. Synchronized for light gun compatible. I think you can probably play it without the light gun. I'm a bit of a fan of Point Blank. It's actually available on the Nintendo DS, but it was only available in the United States, and thankfully the DS is region free, so you can play the US versions or the imported versions. But this is I really like Point Blank. I like Point Blank 1 and I like Point Blank 2. I had those originally with it. I just like the fun games, and I've said this before. I really love light gun games. I think they're great. What else have we got? Good old Space Invaders. It's Space Invaders. You basically move backwards and forwards, shoot things. I think there's some bonus versions. So the classic arcade versions here. There's a new Battle Squadron and Alien Forces. So I don't know. I like Space Invaders. Is it? Oh yeah, with the manual and everything. Cool. Case is fine as well. They do have a bit of a tendency to, if you look at them wrong, they break. Vigilante 8. Loved Vigilante 8. Basically, it's you versus a whole bunch of people. Can you imagine deathmatch with cars? That's basically Vigilante 8. No manual, but that I know the score with it. There's some secret moves as well to get them to do things. I just remember driving around and rather than enjoying Vigilante 8, it was just a lot of fun. It was just a good arcadey sort of battle of ultimate driving shoot 'em up. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. Right, what we got here? Speedball 21,000. I think that's probably what we're going to be reading as. case is a little cracked, but don't know. I've never played this one. I'm a massive fan of Speedball, the original Speedball. Not Speedball. Speedball 2. Speedball 2 was my jam. I absolutely loved Speedball 2. That was. They remade it for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. I'm not even sure what this is going to be like, but we'll give it a try. Need a few labels taken off. So, that one's been looked at clearly because the case is broken. Right, circuit breakers. Imagine Micro Machines, but by somebody else. That's exactly what circuit breakers is. It's top-down racer, where you go whizzing around sort of courses, but more akin to normal road courses than anything else. So yeah, circuit breakers. Dual shock, highly recommended. Dual shock. I used to remember playing this with a multi-tap with up to 4 other players. To be fair, that was quite good fun. You know, all top down, all smashing each other. Sort of zooms in and out as they go. So footage up there though. I'm trying to get a few of my PlayStation 1 games that I originally had. Okay, Might and Magic. This is Warriors of Might and Magic, a 3DO game that's been transferred over. I have no idea what that is. Hang on a second, I'll be back in a second. Right, where was I? Sorry about that. Yeah, forgot to turn off my phone. Still busy time, unfortunately. So sorry about that. Right, where were we? We were on Heroes of Might and Magic. It's a 3DO game, an all-action adventure boasting booty effects and plenty of combat. No idea. No idea at all, but I'm a fan of the Might and Magic series. Don't know about this, so we'll continue on. But it's there. We'll put it on the screen. You can have a little look. As I say, it's all new for me. So this is Wipeout 3, part of the Wipeout sort of saga. Did they remake these ones recently? I think they did, didn't they? Oh, was it the Negcon that they had, which is the twisty joystick you to drive it with? That was an exciting thing. That was an exciting addition to the whole thing. Yeah, Wipeout. Right. Okay, carry on. Let's have a little look and see what else we've got in here. So I had to have that one, so I have to have Micro Machines. This is the Micro Machines I had, version 3. It was a good one, actually. I like Micro Machines. Pretty simple game, top-down racer. Quite a lot of fun. A lot better, funnily enough, than the modern day remake, which is pretty awful, to be honest with you. So Micro Machines is a pretty good game. Carry on. Okay, almost to the end of it. Where are we at? Let's go with this one. So, Cool Borders. There is a second one, whatever else is. This is all about snowboarding. I had this, and I remember the thing about this is we were having at the time. I remember at the time I was having. It's so boring, isn't it? But I was having damp course done in our house, and we had to live up in one of the bedrooms while they were doing downstairs because it was wrecked. All the walls were off, and they go kind of take plaster off to this kind of high. And Cool Borders was one of the games I was playing. I was doing it. It was very good. Cool Borders. We'll go with this one next. Not played this one. This is Mickey's Wild Adventure. I quite like these Mickey guns. These are platforming games. I mean, it doesn't even bother with any text about it. It doesn't even do a save. Actually, there's not even a save option for Mickey's Wild Adventure. But basically, it's a platformer with Mickey in it, and it looks really nice. And they tend to play very well. And to be fair, they've all been. I've quite liked the Mickey games, really. Going back to Fantasia. A lot of people didn't like that, but I didn't mind it. Okay, and the last but no means least, was this the one that smelled? This is Gran Turismo. There was one of them. Was it Gran Turismo 2 or Gran Turismo 1? One of them smelled like tyres when you rubbed the disc. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2. I think it's 2. That doesn't smell like tyres. That smells like shelf. But I really love Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo for me was like, when I first saw Gran Turismo, I was absolutely, blown away. It was graphically, it was stunning. It was like no racing game I had ever played. I was pleased just to have it, put it back in the collection. I've got the other versions of it, but I was pleased to get it back in the collection. So anyway, Sore Thumbs, details of Sore Thumbs, who sent me all this lovely collection of games here. Details of Sore Thumbs in the description below. You have a little look there. And please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.